What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So, we have Zhang versus Wilder coming up. And I have to dig into some more talk about Deontay Wilder. You see, what idiots fail to realize about Aries is, you see, I love to make videos to make asses out of you fools. I use your own bullshit words to debunk your bullshit with truth and facts. See, my opinions, once again, are based off truth and facts. But they're my opinions. Facts you can't deny. You can say what you want. Okay, and anything that I've ever defended and said about Wilder, I've always had videos to back up what he said and show. This is what came out of his mouth. No different from me earlier, posting a video, letting you guys hear Ryan Garcia answering the question. If he was a commissioner of a boxing organization or whatever, like, what would he change? And he said everybody would be able to smoke weed. Then he goes, imagine a boxing league where everybody could do steroids. Yo, that would be cool. That'd be so cool. So he's letting you know, yeah, I'm with that. Yeah, I'm with that. Okay, but all of his minions run with this bull crap, like as if what's being said about him isn't true. He's innocent. Yeah, I know, you were all there. And regardless to what the tests say, you're crossing your fingers hoping that he's not innocent. I mean, that he's not guilty, that he is innocent. But at the same time, you know, you guys sound really stupid. Because you're not going off facts, you're not going off anything. All you're doing is trying to listen to news that's saying, well, he's innocent, but he's not innocent. Or we don't know, we're not sure. You're claiming, oh, the B sample is cleared, and you guys don't even know what you're talking about. You're listening to boxing channels that want to try, okay, to push a narrative that, well, he's not necessarily guilty. Okay, enough said about Ryan. So with Wilder, why, okay, is Wilder in this position he's in? Now let's go back. Now, I had an idiot come in the comment section, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna tear his ass out the fucking frame with nothing but facts. See, because what you can do is you can type in searches of what I say, and you can pull up videos, and you can sit there and cross your lips and suck your teeth and then listen and go, damn, that fucking Aries is right again. Fuck. Yeah. You see, I am a guy that brings the boxing news. You're nothing but fanboys. So you guys try to debunk something that you know sounds ridiculous. And then all of a sudden you go watch the video. Damn, he did say that shit. Oh, damn, that did happen. So this is what this asshole tells me, that I'm lying about Wilder and the things that I said. Now, I'm going to go back and I'm going to bring up everything I said about Wilder. The real ones understand and know. No, we know what the score is. Your asses are the ones living under a fucking rock. You're not even realistic. In fact, the fact that you go out of your way to defend another man shows you, with your little sissy ass, that's all you are as a fan. You're not even a man. Men don't care. So when you see these males arguing over who's the greatest of all time and who's the GOAT, they're sissies. All of them. Every one of them. They're sissies. Men do not give a fuck about what another man is doing. So when you're giving the news, you have a reason to talk. You're giving the boxing news. But these opinions that you motherfuckers have, you're just biased towards who you like. That's all. Now, this motherfucker had two stupid motherfuckers, maybe three, two or three idiots said everybody was ducking Wilder, and all of a sudden now, oh, they stopped ducking. No, they only wanted to fight him after he lost to Joseph Parker. Okay, you stupid asshole. Let me show you once again how you are calling Wilder a liar. You're not calling me a liar. And your rabbit ass brain, you think that's what you're doing. Little boy, I have I gain nothing from making up lies. And then two, it's not about me not liking Wilder. I don't know the motherfucker. I don't like his antics and the shit that he's a fucking liar. He's two-faced as fuck. Is his brother lying about him fucking his girlfriend? Huh? Because that didn't come from Aries. That came from his brother. Asshole. So Mr. Righteous, Mr. He can do no wrong. Yeah, is he lying about that? It's the same brother that said that Wilder had an autopsy. Or is that Aries making that up? Yeah, the motherfucker didn't die, right? But he had an autopsy. Okay, smart guy. Now, let's go back. And this is why Wilder's in this situation he's in right now. Okay? First of all, from the time Wilder came in as a heavyweight, you notice you can't find a Harold Sconia fight where he got dropped. You can't find no fights where Wilder got dropped other than maybe, unless they finally took that down too, is an amateur fight where when he got dropped. Okay? And beat the fuck up. But Wilder, when he first became champion, he was 30 years old. He held on to that belt for a little bit, and I can remember Shelly Finkel was asked about Wilder fighting Klitschko. Wilder had 30 fucking fights under his belt at that time. Shelly Finkel goes, oh no, we're not going to put him in there with the likes of Vladimir Klitschko. You know, Wilder's just a baby. Okay? At that point, Wilder never had nothing negative to say about Anthony Joshua. And then all of a sudden, AJ started knocking everybody out. He was coming up and he made a name for himself. Gold medalist in heavyweight divisions, whatever. He did what he did. And all of a sudden, it was after Anthony Joshua beat Klitschko. When did he beat Klitschko? 15th or 16th fight? Something like that. And guess what? He had half of the fights that Wilder had at that point. He fought him. Why didn't Wilder? A 30-year-old baby. Charles Martin won that title. You could just say by default, really. Why didn't Wilder go unify? Why didn't he fight Charles Martin? Charles Martin was ducking him too. You cannot go back in the history of Wilder being a champion and hear any conversations from any promoter or any fighters that they were turning fights down with Wilder. Not fucking one. You cannot go down and no. Now, when you're talking about the top level guys on top of that, when the fuck did Andy Ruiz turn down a fight with Wilder? When did Anthony Joshua turn down a fight with Wilder? When did Tyson Fury? Okay? When did any of these guys? Dillian White, Joseph Parker, when did any of them? Joe Joyce, when did any of these guys turn on a fight with Wilder? Show one fucking conversation of Wilder himself even saying, well, we reached out to this fighter, we reached out to that fighter, and they told us no, they turned us down. You can't do it. Wilder says some goofy shit, all these fighters, you know what I'm saying, they think they thought I slipped when they saw me fight Parker, and the monster's back. So now hopefully all these guys stop running. Okay, so wait. You said all these guys wanted to fight Wilder after he lost to Parker, right? Who the fuck is calling Wilder out right now? Who? Name the fucking fighters that's saying, hey Wilder, we want to fight you now. No, we didn't want to fight you before, but we want to fight you now. Show those fighters. Okay, let me show you how stupid you are. Deontay Wilder, facts, lost to Joseph Parker. Deontay Wilder, facts, turned down the rematch with Joseph Parker. Deontay Wilder, facts, turned down a fight with Zhang. Till later on, some months later, finally dry the ink, right? Well, stupid asshole. Turkey is the one putting these fucking fights together. So what the fuck are you talking about? Now all of a sudden they all want to fight Wilder. Who? Wilder wouldn't be in this position if he didn't get his ass kicked by Parker, now would he? No, he wouldn't. He had already got his ass kicked by AJ. That's what the difference would have been. But he would have been $50 million richer for taking an ass whooping. Now, if these guys are all calling Wilder out. Dumbass, why is Wilder saying, hopefully they all stop running? It doesn't go together, dumbass. They're running from him, but yet now they want to fight him because he lost. You sound like a fucking stupid asshole. You don't know what you're talking about. Turki Al Ashik is the one that's putting these fights together. They're the ones coming up with these fights. So now all of a sudden, everybody's calling out Wilder. You sound so stupid, man. But Wilder say they're running. So which one is it? Is he lying or are you lying? This is what I mean about how easy it is. You guys are easy to beat. You're just dumb. You just talk and say dumb shit. Once again, you say things that the fucking fighter that you're nut hugging don't even say. Okay, now let's back up some. He never fights Klitschko. He never fights Charles Martin. He still hasn't fought Andy Ruiz. Okay, he fought Dominic Brazil way after AJ fought him. He got the battered, beat up version of him. AJ beat him when he was undefeated. AJ is fighting, when he fought Molina, all these guys, these are guys that AJ was fighting on the come up, under 20 fights. All right, fighting guys that Wilder shouldn't even been there with, to be honest with you, at that point in his career. Well, Wilder, out of his own mouth, ain't about, first he goes, it's just a matter of time, you know, it's just winning, you know, you gotta have compatience. That's when we was all clowning him. Remember that? You gotta have compatience. And all of a sudden, he comes out his face and says, it ain't about when, where, none of that, because it ain't gonna happen, so don't wait for it. This is Wilder's. I don't give a fuck about what your stupid ass didn't hear. Yeah. Y'all never hear nothing he say that exposes him to be a fraud. But, you know, it's all on video. Now, he ends up, okay? He ends up saying the two best heavyweights in the world is him and Fury. Now, this motherfucker tried to purposely, him and Fury, block AJ to keep AJ out their hairs. Why? AJ was the dude. He was the biggest attraction. He still is the number one, like the biggest attraction in heavyweight boxing still. Not Fury, it's AJ. That burns people up because they're a bunch of sissies. I don't know why you care. I'm just stating the fucking facts. Look at the numbers, okay? At the end of the day, Wilder thought he was going to fucking hurt AJ. Now, AJ loses to Ruiz. Wilder talks massive shit about the rematch going to be the same. I told you AJ overrated, man. That's why AJ, I don't see him the way everybody, he ain't like that, no. Oh, so he letting you know he don't want to fight AJ. Then all of a sudden, he even said he'll fight AJ. So which is it? You'll fight him or you won't fight him? AJ clearly said, I'll fight Wilder with a belt, without a belt, even if Wilder loses. However, it's a fight. We all from the same era. I'll fight anybody. Wilder gave you excuses as to why he shouldn't fight AJ. Facts. So you can dip and dodge all you want. You can type all the stupid little sissy shit you want. But the facts are the facts. You're the one lost. Okay? You're the one lost. Not Aries. Wilder does all this shit. He texts. Okay? He sends a text to Dillian White, telling Dillian White he'll freeze him out. Dillian White even showed the guys on DAZN the tweet, the message or whatever. We all know about this message. He sends him this message. So Dillian White somehow is running from Deontay. Okay. You know how stupid you sound when you say nobody wanted to fight Deontay Wilder up until he just lost to Parker. Wilder was missing in action. This motherfucker said he lost his desire for boxing, his love, his passion. He got other things outside of boxing. He was the one out of action. Nobody is fucking running for no fucking Deontay Wilder. You notice how Jared Anderson's name comes up. You don't hear Wilder talking about Jared Anderson, do you? No, he don't want that fucking fight either. Now, all this nut hugging you doing. Let's look at this shit. When him and Fury call themselves freezing out AJ, trying to block him. They made verbal agreements to fight multiple times. They wound up fighting 3 fucking times. So what happened is this. Wilder was a cherry pick for Fury. Fury was a cherry pick for Wilder. This motherfucker was 300 something pounds, and he come back and had two fighters with 2 guys that were not elite level guys. Man, shit, I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out. Didn't happen that way. First fight, they called it a draw. Okay. Second fight, Wilder gets the shit beat out of him. Mark Breland throws in the towel. Wilder has a hissy fit. Wilder walked around telling everybody for the longest, everybody knows the only belt that matters is the green belt. All them other belts don't matter. The WBC is the most prestigious. Everybody knows that. He had no intentions on wanting to be undisputed. He made that emphatically clear. Facts. You can sit here and make up all the bullshit fantasies in your head you want, but this is exactly what the fuck was going on. So now, him and Fury makes this verbal agreement that they will, we'll have several fights and we don't need AJ. Remember Wilder stood there? See, it's easy to make a fight. When the best want to fight the best, it's easy. We made this fight in no time. And through that time, something went wrong. Wilder got his ass kicked in the second fight. Dante's Boxing Nation came on and start talking about the gloves and notice this and notice that. But it's funny because the things he was pointing out was from the first fight, not the second one. Through fucking damn near 3 years, they're pulling up all these different videos, and they went through every excuse in the book as to why Fury won the fight. Wilder's the one that disappeared. Nobody ducked no fucking Wilder. Who? You can't find one fucking video of Shelly Finkel, Deontay Wilder, or no fighters discussing a contract that was, or any negotiations that was dealt between the two of them, and they said, no, they don't want to fight Wilder. You can't find that shit. Okay, so wait. He doesn't want to, become undisputed. The only belt that matters is the green belt. Okay, so he doesn't fight Klitschko. He doesn't fight Charles Martin. He fights Fury. He gets his ass kicked 3 times. This man is so fucking obsessed with wanting to be a bigger star than Anthony Joshua. AJ's being interviewed, okay? And they're talking about money and this and that and fighting Wilder. And then he mentioned, what would happen if they would offer you $50 million? AJ said, look, it's no problem. I want the fight, but okay, if they offer me $50 million, we can fight tomorrow. This is where the $50 million bullshit, this fake $50 million comes from. So the fucking fake $50 million, what was said in that was, oh, we have the $50 million. Eddie Hearn says he wants to look. Okay, let me see the escrow account. Okay, you got our attention. Cool, $50 million. Let's do business. Let's negotiate. No negotiations, no meetings, no phone calls. You have 24 hours. Take it or leave it. Who the fuck does business like that? Who? Now maybe your desperate ass would, sure, I'll take it, because you don't have shit. That's the only people that says dumb shit like that. You don't even have dignity. It's money involved. Hell yeah, I'll do it. Okay. AJ's already making $30 fucking million a fight. It's not like, no, I don't want the 50. No, okay, so let's go. What? No negotiations. Stupid dummy. Do you know they could even did some shit like, okay, we're going to pay you $50 million over the next 50 fucking years. Do you understand? They could have did any type of shit with these contract stipulations. Once you sign and say, okay, I agree, no. New York is a state where, in some certain states they have where a verbal agreement is enough to get you sued for going against your word. This motherfucker, who does that shit? Now imagine Eddie Hearn doing that shit. Nah, me and AJ got the $50 million. Fuck the escrow account. Y'all don't need to see it. Take my word for it. It's there. Oh, now we taking people's word for shit? No negotiations, no phone calls, no meetings, no nothing. Nothing. You have 24 hours, take it or leave it. y'all wouldn't have fucking said, what the fuck is they doing? What is Eddie Hearn doing? What kind of No, of course you would have. Of course you would have. I know you're dumb, but you're not that fucking stupid. Of course you'd say that shit. But because Wilder's side did that goofy shit, you try to justify it. Okay, so what happens? They're like, look, man, do you want the fight or not? There's no reason for these pathetic little, little acts of pretending you want the fight. That's not, no, you didn't want the fight, no. You say they turned $50 million down because they didn't fucking do some sucker shit. You show you a stupid motherfucker. All of you that bring up that $50 million, y'all some stupid motherfuckers. And you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And that's what that was. Bullshit. We heard delusional Deontay Wilder get his ass kicked, right? When he got his ass kicked by Parker. What did he say on 7-8 Sports when they asked him, do you want to, talk about that? They said that you and AJ had signed contracts that y'all was already signed to fight. Even before the fight with Parker, his fight, Wilder, you want to talk about that? What did Wilder do? He took this long pause. Man, they don't want to fight. There's a lot going on. He can never answer a direct question. He asked you, did you want to talk about it? You start off the sentence with a deep, long pause, then say, they don't want the fight. And then sit there talk about there's a lot going on, and then it was stipulated, stupid dummies, it was stipulated that they both had to win. So when Wilder sit here and say, they don't want the fight, and say, I'm thinking we still fighting. Wilder, what world do we live in? Stupid Wilder minions, what world do we live in? You're going to reward the loser with the same reward as the winner? So you're going to pay Wilder $50 million and AJ $50 million, even though AJ won his fight and Wilder lost his fight. And it was stipulated that they both had to win. Now make that make sense. You're all a bunch of little boys. Like you're not even fucking men. You're little kids. And I can see that the simplest shit goes over y'all heads. That all y'all do is tap into y'all feelings. Y'all don't listen and respond to have a grown-up conversation. You listen just to respond. And you sound fucking stupid. You sound stupid. You go through all of this to try to defend another man. And at the same fucking time, you have no material. You have no proof of nothing. All you doing is talking, giving your fucking opinions. I'm telling you what the fuck happened. So who's the fucking idiot giving just opinions about shit? You motherfuckers. Now, this is what ends up happening. Wilder, he gets his ass kicked by Fury. He stays out of the ring so fucking long. When this dude comes back and fights Robert Helenius, first thing comes out the mouth of the commentators, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is back. Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius was a title eliminator. While on the other side, another PBC fighter named Andy Ruiz has fought 2 title eliminators. Okay? 2. Funny thing about it is, title eliminators are supposed to be the winners. Fight the winner. This winner of this title eliminator fights the winner of this title eliminator. Well, Wilder was fighting in the title eliminator. Joe Joyce fought in the title eliminator. And Andy Ruiz, okay, he fought in 2 title eliminators. Just to have Wilder tell him, you're overpricing yourself. You're asking for too much money. And those are lies, though, right? That's not what happened. Now, your dumb, stupid ass is saying that's what you said. These are all lies, because these are all the things I brought up, dumbass, when I text. This is exactly the facts of the things that was happening. So somehow your stupid ass says Andy Ruiz is ducking Wilder. So basically, whatever comes out of Wilder's mouth is golden. It's facts, it's truth. Even though we have proof of him debunking his own bullshit. Yet, And this is before he got his ass kicked by Parker. Okay? Before that. But somehow, these are all lies. This shit never happened. So it doesn't matter how stupid your dumbass is. The real ones are going to see this video and know, yeah, those things happened. That's exactly what was going on. Well, here's my thing. He didn't fight the top level guys. He was protected his whole career. Facts. This dude was ranked. He was champion. He was fighting guys ranked 400s, 300s, 200s, 100s while he was champion. Facts. The biggest name he had on his resume for a long time was Luis Ortiz. He fought him twice. Now, between Ortiz, Bermane Stiverne, and Tyson Fury, that's a total of 7 fights with the same 3 people. Do you understand? And basically, Wilder was being built up to, he's a knockout artist. This dude hits you, it's lights out. It's over, right? So pretty much, it didn't matter who he fought. What people wanted to have him, they wanted to build this aura around him of, man, he can beat anybody simply because it don't matter, even if you're better than him, he'll come back and knock you out, even if you're outboxing him. Yo, they can't take his punches, blah, blah, blah. Who did he fight? Luis Ortiz is a guy who never won shit, never did nothing, was never champion, okay? Yet, he's the boogeyman. Nobody called Luis Ortiz no fucking boogeyman. Deontay Wilder started that bullshit. But you know what's funny? Eddie Hearn sent a contract to Luis Ortiz. And you know what Luis Ortiz did? He turned it down and he fought Wilder. And he fought Wilder not once but twice. But he's the boogeyman. Facts. Facts. People don't remember this. But Eddie Hearn also sent the contract to Dillian Whyte for a rematch. Dillian Whyte turned that shit down. And I believe that's why they was blackballing Dillian Whyte for so long. Like, okay, motherfucker, we give you an offer. And I think it was like $7 million. And he talking about they're playing games. They're not serious. They're not serious. What you mean? This motherfucker wasn't making more than $7 million in the fights he had already. But Dylan thought he was a bigger star than what he is and thought I deserve more money than this. Okay. That's why that fight didn't happen. Facts. Okay? Facts. That's not my opinion. Facts. Now, the blackballing part is my opinion, and I believe that's why they did that shit to Dillian Whyte. Because, the guy, bottom line, they sent him the contract, and he sat there and said, they playing games, they're not serious. When he won the fight, didn't talk to me, they're not serious. He wanted more money than $7 million. Okay. Wilder has yet to fight Dillian Whyte. Facts. And he told him, I'll freeze you up for 2 years. Well, it's been longer than 2 years now, but he didn't want to fight him. Now, you tell me Dillian Whyte ducked Deontay Wilder? But Wilder's the one who sent him the message saying, I will freeze you up for 2 years. But he's running from Wilder. He didn't want to fight Wilder. Where the fuck do y'all come up with these crackhead lies and stupid ass excuses? So, Deontay Wilder, after he beats Robert Helenius, when we know he's fighting Parker, and they asked him about ring rust, the long layoff, he said, I was out the ring longer than this when I fought Helenius, and you see what I did to him. So it ain't gonna be a factor. This is how you train, how you treat your body, and all this. And okay, and he feels supremely confident he's gonna stop Joseph Parker. That was his words, right? He went there and got beat the fuck up and just ran all night long. Facts, that's what he did. Now, once again, what fighters start just jumping up going, oh, I'll fight Wilder. No. That was AJ's case when he lost to Andy Ruiz the first time, and everybody started talking shit about AJ's not the same. And, now all of a sudden, Deontay Wilder talking about, oh yeah, I'll fight him. Of course you would. Now, but then again, why haven't you? Wasn't AJ. Wilder talked that shit. Fury talked that shit. Oh, all of a sudden now you want to fight AJ. He did the same goofy shit that Wilder did. And he did it to AJ and he did it to Usyk. You have to sign by tonight, by Monday or whatever, or no fight and all. And, see, all of this little bullshit, knowing you don't want the fight. Once again, like I said, what they did, they tried to call AJ's bluff. They're like that motherfucker that owe you money or something, and they know you're at work, just say 9 o'clock in the morning. So instead of calling you on your break time or around the time, if you work 9 to 5, okay, call me after 5. No, they call you while they know you're on the clock, when they know you can't answer them. Oh, yeah, I called you. Yeah, that was by design. And that's all they were doing. Okay, see, you bring up this fake-ass fucking $50 million, but y'all never tell the story, the truth. Yeah, no negotiations, no phone call, no meeting, no sit down, no nothing. Take it or leave it. Fuck you. And y'all goofy bummy asses. This is exactly, that's a bum man. That's a bum mentality. You just take it. Stupid. You guys are not smart at all. Seriously. Now, overall, the reason Deontay Wilder is in this position he's in is because he was protected and he fought all these low-level guys. And he thought his right hand was always going to be the equalizer. You always hear Teddy Ellis. He got the great equalizer, and this and this and this. Then you hear all these different content creators repeating those same phrases, and it just becomes a thing where everybody's saying the same shit. Well, when his right hand failed him against Fury, where I got him down, but I couldn't keep him down. Oh, he cheated. The referee cheated. His mama cheated. The fans cheated. Everybody cheated. Taco Bell cheated. Everybody cheated. Everybody cheated. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Now, I say, when Deontay Wilder steps up in competition, you're going to see a difference. The guy is a one-trick pony that he just doesn't have skills, man. And if he can't get the knockout, Wilder's not a good boxer at all. Well, when he gets destroyed by Fury, once again, excuses. All the firing, all the complaining, all the bullshit, all the allegations. Like I said, damn it, for like 3 years of this shit. Well, when he fights Joseph Parker, who was another top-level guy, who was basically, the betting odds was 78 to 22 in favor of Wilder. That's how bad, how easy they thought this was going to be. They thought this was going to be a bad night for Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's a former champion, and this, but Wilder is this, and Wilder's this in the right hand, and blah, blah, blah. And I told you, these commentators and these other people are starting to suck up and try to fit in with this generation, the mindset of this generation, to want to support the claims and want to be a part of the cool, young boy, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about crowd. That fight didn't happen the way it was supposed to. And stupid asshole, the point of me saying, I told you, when he steps up in competition and he fight the top-level guys, you're going to see a difference. Who are those two guys? Tyson Fury and Joseph Parker. Did he beat any one of them? No. Closest he came was in the first fight. Because, yeah, if the ref would have just waved it off, he'd have just waved it off. The fight would have been over. But he didn't do that. And Fury set the fuck back up and then took over that round and started to win that round. You see, top-level guys, just like you see when Usyk gets hurt, you hurt Usyk or something, Usyk will start fighting your ass back. It's like he gets smarter, though. He gets more cerebral. Well, Tyson Fury isn't fucking Luis Ortiz. Now, Luis Ortiz is a decent boxer, man. He has his flaws, but he's a decent boxer. Luis Ortiz, like I said, was the best guy on his resume. But look at how long it took him to even fight a Luis Ortiz. So now, okay, let's step up. Well, he lose. So me making the point that I'm the one who said when he steps up, you're stupid ass, oh, you want a gold medal? No, you want a gold medal for sucking Wilder's dick, because that's what you do. You see, the whole point in me saying that is, when these fucking things happen, you think it's just a coincidence. Like, oh, dude, this is boxing. Yeah, stupid, dumb fuck. What you think I've been talking about? Stupid. That's exactly my point. It's boxing. And when this motherfucker step up against top-level boxers, he's going to struggle. He's going to lose. And you're going to see. He's not a top-level boxer. He's just a one-hit wonder that basically his right hand got him as far as it did, but at the same time, his lack of skills is why he's not a top-level fighter. Do you understand that, dumbass? So when I'm saying that, that's the whole point. It's no coincidence. It happened. Now, Zhang beats him. What's the excuse going to be? Y'all already making excuses. Oh, he don't have the same pop on his right hand. Dumbass. He couldn't land the fucking right hand. Parker nullified that shit. He don't have the same pop. What the fuck are you going by? He couldn't land shit. All of this fucking talk. This man hasn't even had a fight since he lost to Parker. And because he tell y'all the monster is back, that means something to you? Anybody can feel like a monster in the gym. Anybody can feel like a monster in training. Okay, now when you get in there and something's coming back at you, now what? If he loses to Zhang, then what? Well, he got old. Well, Zhang is 2 years older than Wilder. Yeah, what excuse are you going to have after that shit, right? So now, when I tell you, this man is in this position simply because he waited too long. Wilder waited too long to fight top-level guys, and at this stage in his career, Wilder's not going to get better. Okay, simple. He's not going to get better. He is who he is. There will be no tricks up his sleeve against Zhang. You will see the same shit you've always seen. Bottom line, this dude, if you want to, and if you want to go by this whole, oh, nobody wanted to fight him till you fought Parker, you sound stupid. You sound fucking stupid. Wilder was missing in action. He wasn't trying to fight nobody. A man tells you he lost all his love and passion and desire for the sport, but yet people are ducking him. No, he wasn't trying to fight anybody at that time. So who the fuck was ducking Wilder? Now, at the same, and that's the thing. Y'all talk all this shit, but you can't fucking say who was ducking him. And and the only thing y'all lame asses do is bring up that fake $50 million bullshit. Man, they even talked about, well, who had the money? Who was this? Who was the one behind it? Well, they said it was Al Heyman. And they said they keep all that bullshit was garbage. But it's funny how you motherfuckers, you know for a fact, DAZN offered this man $120 million. 1 fight with Dominic Brazil, 2 fights with AJ. Well, we turned the fight down. Yes, because they would not tell us that how much that AJ was making. And yes, they said $120 million for 3 fights. 1 with Brazil and 2 with AJ. But, we know this is easily a $300 million fight. They wanted 50-50. But I'm lying? These are lies? You a stupid motherfucker. We can all pull this footage, and it's on my channel. So you a stupid motherfucker. And it's like, this is exactly what I mean about you idiot Wilder fans. You idiot Crawford fans. You idiot, like I like Crawford as a fighter. I don't like Wilder as a fighter, no. I like Crawford as a fighter. But you fanboys are stupid. You motherfuckers sit up and make up excuses and lies. Just like, look at Ryan. You idiot Ryan fans. Ryan is saying one thing. His nutritionist and his trainer is saying something completely different. Completely different. Remember that motherfucker said, I don't even know where to get steroids. And I barely even take supplements. What are they now saying? This motherfucker took so many supplements, he was trying so hard to cut weight that it built up a residue and it came up, it made him pop dirty. The motherfucker said he don't even take supplements. So which one of you motherfuckers are lying? But it's Aries. It's the ones who tell the truth, who have some common sense. You motherfuckers that's Wilder fans, don't have kids, man. Because your kids are going to be dumb as fuck like y'all are. Y'all are too fucking stupid. You can't be honest and you can't teach anybody shit when you dumb as fuck. I mean, this is shit that we can fucking pull up. And yet, the same way you motherfuckers, oh, Aries, you making that up. Wilder never said his costume was too heavy. Yeah, I know. I know y'all was pissed like a motherfucker when I put that shit, when I reposted it back on my channel. I know y'all was like, I know that fucking Aries gonna fucking get this shit. Yeah, those who might have heard it before me, yeah, that shit resurfaced and I put that motherfucker. All this shit's on my channel. So only motherfuckers lying are you fucking fanboys. I'm too much man for this goofy lying bullshit. I don't need to do that shit. Y'all feel the need to do it. Now, for Wilder to be in this situation, and now you think at 38 years old, he's going to turn back the clock, and all of a sudden he's going to start whooping ass, and he might not even make it to Jared Anderson. And you know why he don't want to fight Jared Anderson? See, Wilder says he wants to fight 3-4 times a year. Oh man, y'all want to fight everybody. Hey, dumb fuck. He's been protected all his fucking career. It's obvious y'all are scared that he can't beat all of these guys. He's the one who said he wants to fight 3-4 times a year. I don't give a fuck if he never fight again. That's his business. Okay? He said he wants to fight 3-4 times a year. So, Turkey says he wants to see Jared Anderson versus Wilder. Well, here's the thing. Either the old lion is going to continue and win against the young lion, or either, and maybe still build himself back up to get back to that point where there's interest in him now because he's shown improvement as a fighter, or the young lion is going to take out the old lion. And then we can start working with this guy. And hopefully he get off of that bullshit talking about he only want to fight another 2-3 years. See, so in other words, one star's career is ending, another star career is starting. Okay? That's what they're trying to do. Okay? OG versus young boy. This is what they're trying to do. Now, for Deontay, like I said, unfortunately for him, he waited this long to be in a position where I have to win. See, his words was, this might be my last dance, my last chance. How do you think he got in this position? Look at his weak-ass resume. That's why he's in his position right now. The fights he should have had back in the day, he didn't have. And instead of having 7 fucking fights amongst the same 3 guys, hey man, that could have been Dillian White. It could have been Joseph Parker. It could have been Joe Joyce. Could have been a Derek Chisora. It could have been these guys. Wilder says out of his mouth, at the end of the day, your manager and promoter work for you. The fighter got all the power. So if they really want to fight and all this shit, what you mean? Shelly Finkel stood in front of you and said, they're not going to put you in there with the likes of a Vladimir Klitschko. Did you intervene and say, nah, fuck that, I want Vlad? No, you didn't. You stood there like a good boy and let that man say what he was going to say, and you never had any intentions on fighting against Klitschko. You understand what I'm saying? You could have even fought David Haye. See, all of this fucking talk that these fanboys do, trying to defend this dude, but the facts are there. And that's all I'm speaking on is facts. And everything I spoke on, that I text, and this idiot runs with this shit, talking about the lies never cease. The lie, you right about that, because y'all some lying motherfuckers. You are absolutely right. We agree on that. I agree. You are a bold-faced liar. All of y'all. That's what y'all do. And then y'all turn around and talk about, yeah, but how come AJ didn't fight this and this? And how come some idiot even said, why didn't AJ give Vlad a rematch? Motherfucker, Vlad retired, stupid. AJ was down for the fucking rematch. Vlad retired. See, y'all always try to spin something and try to bring AJ up. You can't compare AJ and Wilder's resume. That's laughable. That shit is a joke. You can't even compare that shit. And then you motherfuckers got the nerve to sit back and say Deontay Wilder and Fury are the 2 best heavyweights. No. Wilder isn't the best shit. Wilder just has the fucking right hand. But the bottom line is with guys that have losses and, guys they're trying to fight, get out, and you can say, well, this guy, like right now, for example, AJ, Dillian White, Joseph Parker, the best 3 heavyweight resumes in boxing right now. Okay? Tyson Fury's getting ready to fight Usyk. Okay? For Usyk, his resume not too shabby either, because as a heavyweight, he can say, okay, I fought the gatekeeper Derek Chisora. I'm about to fight Tyson Fury. I fought AJ twice. I fought Daniel Dubois. You understand what I mean? So, he's at least coming in there to fight these top guys. Now Tyson Fury, same thing. His resume is starting to, at least, okay, I got these names. Okay, but for him, he needs to fight against Anthony Joshua. It's the same way, instead of him fighting Wilder 3 fucking times, those could have been other guys. Now, he got Dillian White on his resume. He got Deontay, Usyk, Cunningham, Vlad. And the thing is, his fights were spaced out when he had these fights. But bottom line is, if your focus is, okay, I'm making money, I need to fight for legacy. I'm more concerned about my legacy. Like when I'm done, my body of work speaks for itself. No, these dudes are about the bread. They're about the money. Okay, so Deontay Wilder, it would have been one thing if they'd had a draw, then he beats Fury, or Fury beats him, then he beats Fury. However, so if there'd have been a draw and then 1-1, that's not what happened though. Okay, and the thing is, he looked bad when he lost to Joseph Parker. Excuses. Like I said, I done seen every type of excuse. Wilder's not the same due to the fact that Fury cheated, and Wilder ain't been the same since those fights because Fury had egg weight in his gloves, and he had no padding, his water was poisoned, all this shit. So when I say his water wasn't poisoned, his piss came back clean. I'm lying? I'm making that shit up? Those are lies? Smart guy, those are lies? And you sit up here talking about these motherfuckers running from Wilder because Wilder say that. Who the fuck? You can't name nobody. And the only fucking thing that you can bring up is that fake 50 million. Any fucking thing you say, we can Google that shit, we can pull it up on YouTube, and you won't find nothing. Ain't nobody running for no fucking Deontay Wilder. When Wilder got in that ring, look, Andy Ruiz beat Chris Arreola. That was his first title eliminator. His second one was against Luis Ortiz. I guess this is all lies too, right? When Wilder got in that fucking ring, go look at that video. Look at Wilder's body language and everything. He was, that's you got warriors, they come to fight, and he starts talking about how him and Ortiz got a history. Every time me and Ortiz get together, it's exciting because you never know what's gonna happen, and he barely said anything about Andy. He didn't want to fight Andy. I say this again. I feel strongly, had Luis Ortiz won that fight, him and Wilder would have fought for a third time. I guess he felt like, hey, I got Luis' number. He didn't want Andy Ruiz to win. He didn't want him to win. And pretty much, he's asking for too much money. And you want to know what's so funny? See, you further make yourself look stupid, and you also make Wilder like a fucking coon. Because you doing all this talk about how they turned the money down. Why the fuck would Deontay Wilder want to do business with a fucking snake like Eddie Herndon? You ever ask yourself that, dummy? Why? These motherfuckers turned me down when we could have fought a long time ago, and this and that. Now all of a sudden, what, you think Eddie Hearn needs Wilder? You think they need Wilder? Nah. He's over there buck dancing for the enemy. Remember all that shit they talked about, AJ? Huh? You failed to bring that up, dumb motherfucker. But he's over there sign with the enemy. You see, all of this shit that y'all talk, but y'all don't look. Wilder is on his last fucking leg. You 38 now. And the fact of the matter is, with all these guys that you could have fought and should have fought, but you didn't, well, now it's going to be an uphill battle for you to try to fight all of them, and everybody knows that you're not going to do that. So what he doesn't want to do, and I'm telling you this, he don't want to fight Jared Anderson. But at the same time, for him to ask for $100 million, we can all sit here and say, you know what, Wilder's already outpricing himself. He's doing it now. And that's going to be his excuse when the fight don't happen. He doesn't want to fight Jared Anderson. And if he's asking for $100 million to fight AJ, why is that? Because he know this is going to be his last chance. And at least if he make a huge payday, hey, at least I got something really huge out of the deal. Because after AJ kick his ass and knock him out, who's going to want to see Wilder after that? Against who? Who's going to want to see Wilder? And he's not going to get no 100 fucking million to fight Jared Anderson, right? He's not going to get even close to that. And this is a fucking fight that if Wilder, when you think about this, right? If Wilder wanted to be undisputed, if he wanted to be those things, okay, he'd at least made the effort. At least. Y'all sit up there and act like somebody give a fuck because you getting your feelings about Wilder. Nobody care about how you feel, man. You over here talking about, oh, Wilder put work in, man. And you know he had people in fear of him, and he was this and no. You know, he had you in fear of him. You see, all that shit about the right hand. Look at his pathetic resume. Who the fuck was he knocking out? Once again, yeah. Now let's see you knock these top level guys out. So once again, when I say he's going to struggle when he fight top level guys, and you're dumb ass, you too stupid to even understand the concept. But once again, man, like, what do I expect talking to fucking idiots? He put himself in his position. Ain't that funny? The same dude you tried to freeze out, now you want to jump on shit with his promoter. And like he said, you can't trust him. You know, Gervonta said the same thing. Now, wouldn't it be funny if one day his little midget ass end up over there with Matchroom? Just saying, you got to look at things realistically, man. Businessmen do business. Wilder claimed he got so much going on for him outside of boxing that he don't even need boxing. I don't even think that what he's saying is true. I think he's exaggerating. Why? If you got so much going on outside of boxing that you don't need boxing, what would possess you to sign with Eddie Hearn? After all the shit you done talked about him. He's a liar, a snake, he can't be trusted. You a so-called man of God. Why are you fucking trusting this fucking snake-ass Eddie Hearn then? Yeah, you see, this is what I'm talking about with you guys. Here's a guy who let a lot of good years go by because he fought these CD level motherfuckers, EF level motherfuckers, and then, you know, by the time he starts to try to step up a little, well, once again, he didn't have what people thought he had. He didn't have what they said he had. And all this thing about him being some big star, no, he's not a big star. No. You can say out of the heavyweight, the American heavyweights, you know, he's the more known of them, but he's no big star. So now, you know, for him to be in this position, yeah, his words, this might be my last chance, last dance, right? His words, he has to stay active. And that's the one thing that I respect about what Turkey is doing is, nah, if you're going to fight on these cards, you're going to fight who we want. And if you have an opponent in mind, like I said before, we have to approve it. We don't want no easy fights. Somehow this is unfair to Wilder. And y'all crying about it. Man, let me tell you something. Everything I said is factual. All these events, things that occurred, and I've covered these things. We spoke about it. We done did all of this shit. And here you motherfuckers come with all this garbage. This garbage that y'all call boxing. Boxing news. You ain't giving nobody no fucking news, man. All you're doing is repeating. See, a Wilder fanboy, any fighter with their fanboys, no matter what they say or do, they're never going to be wrong to you guys. You guys are biased. Bottom line. If you're a Cleveland Brown fan and you sitting up here talking about the Cleveland Browns, them motherfuckers could be 0-8, and y'all, we still gonna go to the Super Bowl. We gonna do it. I'm telling you, we gonna come back. We gonna win every game. Y'all can say what you want to say. You're being biased. You want them to win. What are they showing you that signifies that they're gonna win anything? So you understand? It doesn't matter. This is what people do. Well, he's my favorite. She's my favorite. So I'm gonna say that they can do no wrong. You know, of course you're going to say that. You see the video I did with Ryan when he's sitting there talking about, you know, what he would change if he was a commissioner and everybody would be able to smoke weed and do steroids and pretty much that'd be so cool. And remember, he said, they talked about, one of the commentators said to him, I think you fought somebody that was on steroids. I forget the guy's name, how to pronounce his name. And I think he was on something because I was hitting that guy with everything like, yo, and I'm this. Oh, see how easy it was for Ryan Garcia to claim somebody was on steroids, but when it comes to himself, he has less to say about himself in terms of making sense. All he's doing is running his mouth and talking shit. No weapon form, you shall prosper, and all that good bullshit, right? But you see all these fucking Ryan fans that was jumping in the comment section. Nah, LOL. These little boys, these children. Y'all doing all that. Y'all quiet as fuck now, ain't y'all? Yeah, y'all quiet as fuck now. Not because y'all feel bad because this dude is a fraud and he's a liar. No, simply because all that shit y'all talked, and now all of a sudden, damn, this motherfucker ain't looking too good. Y'all quiet as hell. Motherfucker's a cheat. He's a liar. A scumbag. Simple. Deontay Wilder fans are no better. Y'all motherfuckers go to the mile to defend lies. And then you want to try to tell us what happened based on because Blue Blood told you some shit, or Dante's Boxing Nation, or Boxing Ego, or Fanon, or one of them told you some shit speaking on Wilder's behalf? Stop it, little motherfucker. Stop it, little boy. Y'all come with this bullshit. Everything I talked about. Facts. He's running. These guys are running from him. They're running from him. They don't want to fight him. Okay. Then you turn around and say these motherfuckers all want to fight him only because he lost to Parker. Yet he says they're all running. Y'all coming and going. Listen, we stand for truth. We stand, for logic and good reasoning. You motherfuckers stand for cheerleading for like some little bitches for your favorite fighters. We're not the same. We're not the same. And I can sit down, little nigga, with you face to face and show you, shut the fuck up and watch this shit, and I guarantee you will see all of this shit. Video by video. I didn't know. I know. That's why you need to shut the fuck up and stay in a child's place, because y'all love to run your mouth and talk and don't know what you're talking about. It's all lies. I know, exactly. Everything came out your rotten ass, stinking breath mouth. It was a fucking lie. Exactly. I agree with you. You are some fucking liar, boy. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with this whole, every time you talk about your favorite fucking fighter, y'all getting y'all little feelings like that's going to change. No, motherfucker, that's going to just make me go after him, you and whoever the fuck else don't like it. That's what I do. But I get you with fucking facts. And once again, all you did was went in there and talked about a fake ass fucking $50 million. Your bitch ass ain't gonna bring up that 120 though. That we know is guaranteed. You ain't gonna bring that shit up. You ain't gonna bring up the fact that motherfucker told Tyson Fury, told him in a tweet that everybody saw, I turned down a fight with AJ. Okay? I turned down a whole lot of money in a fight with AJ to fight you because I'm a man of my word. Now go ahead and say I'm fucking lying. I don't give a fuck what you say, little bitch. I know what the fucking truth is. So who turned the fight down? And your bitch ass talking about 120 million. When Wilder was making 1.5 million, 2.5 million. Eddie Hearn and them, they offered him, I think it was 7 million, then 12 million, then 15 million. And Wilder turned down all three of those offers. Wilder's ego was telling him, I want 50-50. I'm a bigger star than AJ. I don't know where he got that bullshit from, but that's exactly it. And I remember 7-8 Sports and all the time about, yo, does nobody know AJ over here in the States? He's probably over there in the UK, not over here. Nobody know fucking Wilder in the States. Wilder ain't no fight, man. You make it sound like he's on LeBron level, Michael Jordan level or something, like he can walk down the street. Everybody know, nobody know the fuck. Man, please. And at that time, they're offering you 7 million. Or it was 7 or 7.5. And the most you was making at the time was 1.5. Like I said, then when you got up to that 2.5, they offering you 12 million, then 15, and he turned them shits down. So that was the three. Look, and Wilder, even out of his own mouth, I remember him saying, talk about AJ and Hearn won't stop calling him now. Like Hearn won't stop calling. Every time he turned around, oh, wait, but you said they're all running from him. Wilder, out of his own mouth, said that they won't stop calling. They're begging for a fight now. Then he turns around like a hypocrite, like you, and then he turns around and says, these guys don't want to fight me. Wilder, you just fucking said in your last video, Hearn won't stop calling you now. Now you sitting up here talking about they don't want to fight. What the fuck which one is it, man? You motherfuckers. Y'all some little boys, man. I don't know. Maybe your mama didn't give you enough breast milk or something when y'all little. Something wasn't right. They didn't give y'all enough attention, enough love. I don't know. They didn't read stories to y'all. Just something is missing in y'all lives. Because I've never seen, like, this generation, You motherfuckers love arguing over men and trying to make false narratives and lies facts when they're not. They're nothing but your biased, bullshit, made-up opinions. You're not even, you don't know what's so crazy? I remember different athletes who would say the better man won. Hey, it just wasn't my night, man. I tried everything. He was just the better fighter. There was a time when athletes, they always wanted the money, but they wanted that notoriety. They wanted that respect. No. Fanboys are going to be fanboys. But it's a point right now where even fighters, they got their ears to the streets. They know what's being said, and they don't correct the fucking false shit. They don't. Like, y'all hate Floyd, but you love Adrian. Huh? You hate Devin Haney, but you love Ryan, lying, cheating ass. You hate Clarissa, but you love Tank, woman beater. Huh? Little zesty motherfuckers shaking his ass. Y'all some weirdos. Y'all really do. Y'all weirdos. Y'all really you love to talk about these fighters as if they're your brother or your sister or something, or they're your family. And I don't listen. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck about striking a nerve. The truth is the truth. If Deontay Wilder goes in there and get knocked out by Zhang, don't matter what excuse y'all gonna make. If he turned on to fight with Jared Anderson, what y'all gonna say then? Huh? He gets beat by Jared by Zhang, or Jared. Well, if he get beat by Zhang, he's not gonna make it to Jared Anderson. But he gets beat by if he beats. Here's what happens. He gets beat by Zhang. Wilder's old. He's not the same. And as I said, Zhang is 2 years older than him. Okay, but if he beats Zhang, y'all gonna all of a sudden try to make Zhang to be like the baddest, the second best heavyweight in the division all of a sudden, because Zhang ain't no joke. That's what y'all do. It doesn't matter though. And when you put yourself in a position, okay, where now my back is against the wall, I've fallen, I have to get up, I have to keep fighting, I can't afford another loss. That's where he is at right now. He can't. And then all this talk, like if he loses again, who the fuck is going to be going, well, they still, him and AJ should still fight, other than Wilder fans who just, they act like if he get 50 million, they got 50 million. Man, I'm not caring about your bank account and your wallet. Your career choice is your career choice. And this is what you're doing. If he loses the fight to Zhang, all this shit don't mean nothing. And yep, I'm going to rub it in y'all fucking faces. But I'm not going, no. I'm just going to break down shit and I'm going to explain some more shit to you. That's all. And you're going to look stupid. If he beat Zhang, so be it. Cool. Kudos to you, Wilder. Now fight Jared Anderson. Because you need to build up that pathetic resume. He really does. You're used to taking that shit easy. And then you motherfucking find yourself in a position where it's not so easy. Once again, I give you that analogy. It's like Wilder's like that guy that, a student can remember, they can memorize like, math equations, like the answers, right? They can memorize the correct answer. Teachers say, come to the board and show me how you got that answer. They can't do it. See, you can't skip high school and go to college. You can't go from 8th grade to college, okay? Now, you can get skipped in school, and you can get skipped grades, but unless that happens, no. Bottom line, no. It's a process. Because by the time you go to college, it's a whole lot of shit from 9th grade to 12th that you're going to need to take into your college years. So, Wilder basically physically skipped, okay? He skipped a lot of shit. And that's what he did. He didn't go to high school. He went to elementary and then he tried to go to college. No. See, Luis Ortiz, Duhaupas, you understand what I'm saying? Guys like that, Molina, those guys are high school. AJ is college. Usyk is college. Fury is college. You understand what I'm saying? Those these are the things that I'm saying. I remember, do you guys remember last year when I said, I don't see any of these top guys, with the exception of AJ and Parker, that really want to fight a guy like Frank Sanchez or Jared Anderson or F.A. Jagba. I don't, because they see AJ and Parker, they care about legacy. These other guys see them as threats where now your eyes are on the bigger prize, we get that. But what I'm saying, when you're in that stage where, okay, I need an opponent, I need a fight, you're not trying to fight easy fights, right? So you take whoever's at the top. Wilder didn't even fight Charles fucking Martin, who had a belt. So, like, for me, this is what I look at with Wilder. If Wilder goes in there and get beat by Zhang, then he doesn't get the fight with Jared Anderson. I wouldn't be shocked if he decided, you know what, maybe I should fight Manuel Charles, try to get that belt he has, you know, that little bullshit belt that he has. At the end of the day, y'all, it's not going to change where Wilder stands as a fighter. Y'all can't just say, yeah, his limitations have showed up on him when he fought better guys. Nope, they cheated. Nope, this happened, that happened. Nope. And for you to fucking say he lost some zip on his right hand when this motherfucker couldn't even land the right hand on Parker, where are you getting this shit from? Man, come on, yo. What you saying? You saw him, you watched him hit a heavy bag and it didn't like it had the same impact. What happened? The heavy bag didn't scream this time when he punched it? Hey, listen, I done said enough about this motherfucker. And I just had to, like, point these things out because these idiots love coming in my comment section, like I said, making asses out themselves. Y'all make up so much bullshit, but like I said, I can always go pull up shit and play it and make you look like a fucking ass. I challenge you. I dare you. Go on your little bitch-ass channel. I dare you to pull up footage of AJ or any fucking other heavyweight saying, nah, I don't want to fight Wilder. I turned to fight. I didn't. No. They said, let's do business. It's Wilder and Finkel and them bitch asses that didn't want to do business properly. It wasn't Eddie and AJ. Okay, you got our attention. Let's talk. No talk, no negotiations, no meetings, no nothing. Don't worry about the escrow account. It's there. Take it or leave. Nah, fuck you. Who the fuck is gonna take that crackhead ass deal? Other than a fucking stupid motherfucker like y'all. Talk to me in the comment section. Salute to the real ones out there. If you know, you know. If you're dumb, you're slow. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. Boy, do the truth bring hate out you idiots. I'll catch y'all on the next video.